This is Dylan Bowker with BTC Fight Promotions, BTC 9 Rampage, and a big victory here. Adam Assenza getting the split decision nod over Cody Pfister. How's it going, Adam? You got to be feeling great right now.
Yeah, feeling pretty good.
Yeah, what was it like being in there with a guy like UFC, Bellator kind of veteran? Did he bring anything to the table that didn't align with your preconceived notions? Like, did anything surprise you in any way?
Not really. I mean, it just he had really good time shots, and then when he was on top, he's a little bit bigger than me. He weighed in a little bit more yesterday, so it was a little harder to get him off than I thought it was. Than I thought it should have been. But nothing surprised me. I didn't perform the way I wanted to, but I got the W. So.
What were parts of your performance that you weren't necessarily happy with? Like, what are you going to be looking to refine for the next time out?
He was just a little bit stickier on top. When he had my back or he was on top, he didn't do much, but he held his position very well. So I was just trying to cause damage on the bottom and just get him out from under me, or get out from under him.
Yeah, for sure. And I got to wonder what your thoughts are on this victory in the sense of, like, where does this put you back in the 155-pound hierarchy? I know you mentioned kind of a catchweight sort of occurrence, but with you being a former BTC lightweight champion and him having sort of the name value, like, where do you see yourself in that lightweight hierarchy?
Yeah, let's make one thing clear. I was on weight well before weigh-ins. He came in pretty heavy, so I had to negotiate with the athletic commission to move my weight up and start drinking some water, just so he was within like the 3% allowance that Ontario allows for you to even be able to fight. So he was a little heavier. I had to come up in weight. So I mean, in regards to the 155-pound division, I've always been kind of in the top rankings for that for the last 3-4 years. So I'm not really looking too much into it. I'm just looking to get back in the cage as soon as possible, get another win, keep fighting. I like to be active. I hate taking time off. That's like 3 fights in 4 months, so I just want to keep going with that.
So presumably the next outing is going to be that hometown showcase with the BTC 10 show going in Burlington in June. Yeah,
definitely that one for sure. It's in my hometown, and we've grown such a big MMA community in the town of Burlington and surrounding area like Oakville and Hamilton. So definitely be on that show, but maybe something before. We'll see.
Yeah, for sure. And I was kind of wondering because I noticed that Grungy Gentleman runway thing that was going on with some of the BTC fighters, like the modeling thing in New York.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
It was awesome, man. Like, I mean, I've been following Grungy Gentleman on social media for the last 2.5 years or so. And, we've been chiming each other back and forth, and I've been a big fan of his stuff. And eventually he sponsored me on my last BTC fight. He did this walkout sweater for me, put my picture on the back of it and stuff like that. And, the love was amazing. So, we ended up going out to New York Fashion Week, and then, one of the masterminds at BTC Fight, she ended up hooking up something where he did a little bit of a sweatsuit line for BTC Fight, which was really cool. So, we got to go out in New York Fashion Week and, model in the runway show, and it was awesome, man. I shout out to Grungy Gentleman, shout out to Jace Lipstein. You guys are amazing. Shout out to BTC Fight, Sherry Crothers, Irene Starr, Thanks, everybody.
Are you going to have that Luke Rockhold kind of vibe going forward? Like, you're going to be doing the modeling and MMA stuff a fair bit, or mostly just keep it to the fights?
Man, I'm just trying to be Adam Assenza. I don't know about Luke Rockhold. To be honest with you, I've been modeling for a long time, like, the past 10 years, a little bit before that even. Oh, cool. It's just something that, I kind of fell into, and it was fun, and it just led in this instance, it just led to that. So I was just going with the vibe, going with the flow, and, it's fun. I'm pursuing my fight career. I don't really give a fuck about modeling.
Yeah, no, I'm just being silly more so, but it seems like you're getting in some work with Urgus Sagetta ahead of this fight here. Who else do you credit for, like, the main preparations ahead of this one?
Yeah, I mean, like, Paul Jalbert, one of my head MMA coaches, Urgus Sagetta, Ross Milet. I got to credit everybody, to just my continued success in MMA in Ontario. All the top gyms out here, Bay Area Athletic Club, Burlington Training Center, Parabellum MMA, Rival the Grant. All of us get together so we can, I guess, grow the talent and whatnot in Ontario for MMA. So I got to give credit to all of them. But yeah, my corners tonight have been amazing. Urgus Sagetta right over here, Paul Jalbert right there. And these guys have brought my game a long way. Ross Milet right now is missing, but he was in my corner tonight as well. And, shout out to them, man. I love them so much. I appreciate them.
Yeah, and you've been really great with your time, man. I'm curious, is there anything you'd like to add as a parting thought as we're kind of wrapping up here?
No, man. I'm just going to go, have some good food, relax tonight. Thank you very much for the interview. Shout out BTC Fight Promotions.
BTC 9 Rampage was a great event at the Auden Kitchener. A victorious Adam Assenza via split decision over Cody Pfister. This is Dylan Bowker with BTC Fight Promotions.